Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Skyrim or Skyrim Dawnguard with Drax 2, Onderon, Lydia, and Gmork. Gmork the Orc. We're currently in. Where are we? Red Willies, and we've just been tasked to go and hunt down a Khajiit smuggler. Apparently, he smuggles skooma, and we need a lot of it. That music's kind of annoying. Um, if it sounds like it's changed, I think that's because it has. Oh, it's our free horse. That's because I have replaced my power supply between the last episode and this one, and I'm hoping, almost against hope, that it has fixed my crashing issue with Skyrim. Although, if it hasn't, I'll just simply break up the episode and work out what did. Yeah, these are tree trunks that have clearly been mauled by a bear. There's a character we will meet somewhere if we haven't met her already. That's the wrong button. Miscellaneous. It appears we have not. Alright, so basically, she's a lumberjack, and she would like us to hunt down and kill a bunch of bears and bring her their pelts because they've been clawing up the trees, and it apparently makes the wood unsuitable. So what we're doing right now is not actually heading directly after the Khajiit smuggler. We are instead heading to the house, our woodland home, in order to re-enchant some of our gear, because some of our gear is I need to reset my sustain spells. Right. I need to use my hotkeys and get stone flesh. There we go. And you can return to ice form will be more useful for the things that we're likely to encounter here. Right. Some of our gear is, frankly, it's a little out of date, and so we're heading back towards the house because, well, that's where all my enchanting gear is. We have taken, I assume we've taken. Like I said, it's been a little bit since I checked. Yes, gem dust. Alright, we've taken gem dust, which means that we can crush a flawless gem to improve our enchanting, and we can combine that with an enchanter's potion or an enchanter's draught to boost the power of the enchantments that we can put on our gear, which is really kind of useful. This is one of the crash prone areas, so I'm going to quick save just in case. There's a dragon back. Ooh, that's let's go see if we can take out this dragon. We have a Gmork and we have a Galidia, so let's see if we can go deal with the good dragon. We should be able to get down here. I don't know that they can follow us, but frankly that's almost a secondary concern at this point. They'll catch up eventually. Ooh, Quicksilver. Right, I need a pickaxe, which means I need to go here and summon a bound one. And we will sustain spells while you know work. Right. Alright, not sure what's up. Excuse me. Click. Thank you.
I'm right behind you.
Okay. Now. Okay. Lady up. Just don't be right behind me. Thank you. Or at least rather, don't be so close behind me. Stone flesh. Okay, now exit sustain mode. And let's use frost breath. Right. So let us How do we get up there? Looks like something important's happening up that way, and I would like to know what it is. I think we gotta swing around this way. Basically, we'll just fight this dragon and then we'll go back to the house. Hopefully it will lead us around any areas that are crashy, and if not, well, like I said, I can always just edit the episode together until we manage it. Last time I tried to record this, it was so crashy I had to... I see you there, skeleton. I'm not as dumb as you think I am. Nope. Think I am. Nope, not an ebony shield. Iron shield. See, if I take all your weapons away from you, you can't pop up with them. Right, here we go. Is that everything? Breathing water, huh? Ooh, an alteration skill book. And a Shrine of Akatosh. Is that everybody? Ah, I thought so. Not entirely sure what's up here. Do I have a shrine thingy on me? I do not. Oop. How about a Shrine of Akatosh? There we go. What does that do, now that I'm wondering? Regenerate Magicka. Okay, it's only 10%, but the more the merrier. Was that a dragon feeling antagonistic, or was it just... Nope, it's just him being in the background. Sustain spell seems to have decided it wants to work this time. Right. We need some tactical assistance in the form of a conjured flame Matronac. Because, well, the pit fighter's great, but I don't think he'll be of any use against the dragon on the wing. Oh, good. And then... Go away, you stupid saber cat. Haha. Nailed ya. Whoa! Oops, nope. Hit the bear, not the Lydia. Yeesh. Right. Ooh. Good haul. Time for some Midas matched luggage. There we go. Alright, nope, by weight. Dump off all the heavy stuff. Oops, excuse me, bumped the microphone. Cool, but not really my style of thing. It's something I can hang up, though. Excuse me. Yeah. I seem to collect. I can't help looting. I am quite firmly a compulsive looter, and I am aware. Oops. Okay, so I don't. Excuse me a second. Oh, sorry about that. I had to cough and did not want to do it in your ear. Right. Iron ore. Don't actually need it. I do have the dragon word, so I don't need that. Anybody seen a tall, angry orc? No? I didn't either. Right. So let's head back toward, the house. That's Mistwatch, so we need to turn to the right. Oh, I thought it was a skeleton standing there, but it's a tree root. Actually, if we head towards the standing stone, that should do the trick. I'm gonna save game. Yep. Saving on my computer's been a little slow lately, and I'm not quite sure why. It's been happening with all the games. This and Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm not recording Fallout 4 at the moment, simply because, well, I recorded to the end of that. What did Jazzbait grapes taste of? I don't know. Oh, I don't have... Well, never mind. That was a waste. That was a waste of ingredients, is what that was. Up the hill. Um, yeah, I could have sworn I had Experimenter, which is an alchemy perk that basically tells you what all 4 ingredients are for 1 perk instead of the typical, the 3 of vanilla Skyrim. Say hello to the Atronax stone. It's possibly the single most recommended stone for characters because it's it's a bit of a trap in my opinion. Oh, not one of you again. Go away. Thank you. Right. Anyway, it's a bit of a trap in my opinion because the uh, almost any character can actually use haha use magic to an effect, and I understand that not every character necessarily would, because not every character is a wizard, and some of them actively hate magic, which is fine. And for those characters, yeah, the Atronax stone makes sense. But for everybody else, mixing just a little magic, even if all it is some healing to regenerate your health after
You
a
must
fight.
be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
What gave me away? Yeah, even if it's just to regenerate your health after a fight, or uh, I'm trying, or even just to, even a mighty orc warrior and decked out in full Daedric armor can always have a few more points of armor, and so throwing on oak flesh or stone flesh over the top, and you'll probably have already hit the armor cap anyway. But you know it can't hurt if you haven't. And I mean, is there anything better than being a mighty shiny wizard? I can't think of anything. But it, anyway, it ends up being a bit of a trap because if you're the kind of character who doesn't use magic, then the ability to absorb magic doesn't really do you much good. I mean, yes, it makes you immune, but it's only a 50-50 shot, and sometimes it doesn't even actually work the way it's supposed to. I mean, you would expect if you got hit by flames, it would activate and then keeps absorbing that, and it doesn't because it seems to reset every new um every new hit done, because it's a concentration spell and it attacks continuously, but it multiple attacks, so it's like an automatic gun essentially. Each so from Fallout, so each bullet or projectile is a separate calculation, as far as I can tell, which means you'll typically absorb about half of it, and then the other half will incinerate you, or shock you, or apply a frost effect. I've noticed something else. So if we look at a if we look at the right menu, that'll help. Chain lightning does 71 points of shock damage and half that to magicka, right? And that sounds fantastic. It really does. The trouble is that by the time you successfully apply half the damage, half the spell's physical attack damage to as a debuff to magicka, most of the time you've already applied enough damage to actually kill the target. So that ends up as kind of a useless effect. That's a little more pronounced with what's the frost magic, but at the same time,
I'm right behind you.
oh, let me try that again. It's a Gmork has gone completely missing. Okay, stop that. We need our luggage. So what I'm gonna do is step off camera, sort all the stuff out of my luggage, see if maybe Gmork turns up, and then I will be right back with you guys. Hello, ladies and okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. Brain had a fart there. So we've acquired some new gear. We need to. So this is what sacrifice a flawless gem to make new enchantments placed upon items corresponding type 25% stronger. So unfortunately, all we have are garnets, amethysts, and rubies. Well, we're wizards, we don't use rubies. Or can't. Rubies won't help us. Amethysts won't do us any good because our Archmage's robes are just flat out stronger right now. The only thing we can really use them on is the head. Now, I also want to use a potion, an enchanter's filter, to make our gear stronger. So we have a fur collar type to replace the greater magister's collar. So that increases our magicka. We will also be replacing our frostwalker boots with ice walker boots, which will have better frost resistance because of the enchanter's filter. And the magister's hood will also improve our magicka. And our new tribunal mask will increase our magicka resistance. So let's take our potion and get started. So we're gonna use up a garnet here because that will make our hood stronger. 1 dwarven mage unarmored hood, 1 fortified magicka enchantment, and 1 black soul gem, and we will call this the Mage's Hood. Not exactly the most creative name in the world, but well, it'll do the trick. So for Tribunal Mask Bronze, we want this to resist magicka. Yes. Art Mage's Mask. Arch Mage's Visage, whatever. There we go. So now we need we need Grand Soul Gem. We need our fur collar, and we need that to fortify our magicka. It appears that our potion has worn off. I think I spent too long faffing about. Yep, our potion wore off. Alright, well that's fine, that's why we have 2 of them. Right, so let's we'll use another garnet, because that's fine, I have lots of garnets. You, and you, and you, and Archmage's collar. Our Archmage's collar. There we are. Now we can do our dwarven unarmored boots with resist frost and a grand soul gem, which becomes the ice walker boots. And finally, our dwarven mage unarmored gauntlets, which become fortified magicka. It's a grand soul gem. And arch mage's gauntlets. There we are. 1 new set of gear. So we currently have 427 magicka. As soon as I change to all of our new gear, Archmage's collar, gauntlet, and hood, and switch out to our Ice Walker boots. Let's see, anything else? Oh, and the Archmage's visage. There we are. We now have 474 magicka. We should now be able to cast just about anything we like for quite some time. Oh, okay. Put that away, those away, and that, and that, and the Magister's gauntlets. There we are. Some of that stuff will still will get further re-enchanted once I have the proper flawless gems. However, we are now much more powerful than we were. Alright, I'm going to carefully save my game. And now we can head on to Riverwood, actually, because that is our next destination. Last place. I'll be honest. I'm sort of hoping we just don't. Blah, try that again. I'm just kind of hoping we don't crash because that would be awkward. Hello. You are a vampire. You are vigilant chasing a vampire. There we go. One dead vampire. No dead vigilance. Vampire robes are kind of useless, although they do provide rather a lot of warmth and coverage. How does that compare to the warmth and coverage out of my robes? Exact same. Okay. You guys are welcome, by the way. Even though the vigilance of Stendar are pretty thankless. Oh. If I click the right thing, I don't have to walk. There we go. Rabbit, you are allowed to live today. His time spent in Skyrim has tempered Onderon's distaste for foxes a little bit. Although he's still not exactly their biggest fan, he no longer goes out of his way to chase them. Or should no longer go out of his way to chase them down. Oh, I thought I saw something moving up there. Right. I believe we've left Lydia and Gmork far in our dust. Which is less than ideal, but at the same time, not exactly a terribly bad thing. We will, however, probably run into something up ahead here, so break out fists and slow us down. Yep, I'm not sure whether it's intentional or wow, Lydia's fast in heavy armor. Whether it's intentional or a glitch, I'm gonna save the game again. But the what was I trying to say? Oh, it's you two idiots again. Right. Right, here. Tell you what, why don't you guys have yourselves a pit fighter to play with. Whoops. Hi. Oops. Game's lagging a little bit, but it's not entirely unexpected. Right. What are you guys fighting? Oh, you're fighting the Ice Mage. I'm out of magic though. Lydia got him. Yep, it's definitely a him, which is useful. Ooh, resist frost? Alteration I know. Actually, I don't think I do know that one. What did the other guy have, anyway? Well, frankly, it seems like what they really needed were robes of destruction. They didn't seem to be capable of dealing with each other. Oh, just plain black mage robes, you can keep them. Alright, so Riverwood, up this way. Wrong button. Right. Yeah, anyway, sorry. I don't know if it's a glitch or an intended feature, but in both Skyrim and Fallout 4, anything that changes your speed outside of the sprint key is... Oops, we've crashed. Be right back. Okay, right. I'm back. We have to deal with these two idiots again. What can I use on them to quicken this? Chain lightning should do the trick. Right, anyway, I started to say before we were so rudely interrupted by the game deciding to crash. Um, haha. That, I don't know whether it's glitch or intended, but in both Sky... Where'd that dead body go? Oh, right. If it hit the water, it would stank. Anyway, both Skyrim and Fallout 4 would have, nope. Clearly he didn't hit the water. Or if he did, it was further down here. Nope. Right. Anything that changes your speed persists until you do something that the game recognizes as being a speed persistent, a speed change, such as equipping or unequipping a weapon. And yes, I did hear that ding, and I don't know what it's from. Right. So, yeah. So if you raise and lower your hands, that changes your speed. And the Midas haste effect persists until you do that, even though the spell is worn off. Whether that's intentional or not, I do not know. But I mean, if you're over encumbered, excuse me, if you're over encumbered and you turn on toggle God mode, you just continue to walk at the slow speed until you do something to change your speed, such as sheath or equip a weapon. And like I said, I'm not sure if that's intentional at all. I'm kind of bummed I missed out on the ropes this time. But no matter, hopefully this doesn't crash this time. If it does, I'll just fast travel past this spot. But, now we seem to be okay. What was I saying? Right, yeah, like I said, I don't know if that's intentional or not. Ooh, I should, not this, use Vapor Blast to, dry out. Lydia's going to be annoyed in a second. There we go. We'll skirt around the giant and the cow. They actually disappear before they get to Whiterun. I followed one once, and that's what happened. I was hoping to see if it was going to pick a fight with the Whiterun guards, but it just pops out of existence. I think it would have been more amusing if it had been allowed to continue on and pick a fight, but there you go. Right. So, this will probably be a little bit of a ever so slightly longer episode just so we can get to Riften. Riften? Riverwood. Now, we came from this way to the wolves. The wolves have been killed, so... stop it. Right, yeah. Like I said, so I don't know if that's intentional or just a happy accident, or just an accident, but it does do that, so you basically have to tell the game, okay, my speed has changed, so would you please update it? That's not what I thought that power was. I want to power blink, not create item, which means I can teleport over to this. This is an interesting spot. It used to be, there was a little ferry here. Well, a little torch bug, but it was the uninstall ferry for Ultimate Follower Overhaul. I'm using AFT now, which I don't think... But technically you shouldn't be uninstalling AFT anyway. You shouldn't be uninstalling either one during in mid-game, otherwise that causes issues, but so I'm going to throw up a candlelight because it's dark. And they just walked right into me. But Gmork will turn up. So this has been Skyrim Dawnguard, Tracks 2, Onderon, Lydia, and Gmork, wherever he's wandered off to. I will see you guys next time. Bye.